Welcome to the Holy Yogi, where we help you find the guru inside of you. Hey beautiful, hey handsome, it's Ilan Bomani, and I'm so glad to be with you today. And if somebody has not told you today yet that they love you, let me be the first. Send you guys out a lot of love, because what? Love makes the world go round and round. Hey everybody, today speaking about love, what I want to talk to you about is so many people have commented on my Facebook page when I made a post that your soulmate feeds your soul. I got a lot of shares, I got a lot of likes, and I got a lot of comments in regards to that. And beautiful thing about it was positive comments, because a lot of people really did agree with me and really felt that the person in their lives were their soulmate and they were getting a lot of love. So what I'm going to do is share with you today, because yes, soulmates do exist. There is somebody out there just for you. But wait, hold it a minute. It's not just one person. It may not be two persons. Yeah, there are more than one soulmate designed for you. Hey, listen, there are billions, I think they said around about 8 billion people in the world. So there's more love to definitely go around. And as the old saying goes, there's plenty of fish in the sea. And there are some of those fish that marinate just with your energy. And I'll be the first to tell you, I've already met my first soulmate. I've already met my second soulmate. And now I'm preparing for a new soulmate. And I'm going to teach you some steps on how to recognize when that soulmate shows up for you. The first step that you know that that person is your soulmate, best way I can tell you, it's called magic. It's called that feeling. You always hear, whenever I hear about stories about people who have met their soulmate, they always say it was that feeling that came upon them when they looked at them, when they saw them, when, energy started to flow. They already knew, sometimes without even saying a word. Sometimes with having a relationship for just a short period amount of time. It's that chemistry, as they call it. I like to call it that vibe, because it's all about that energy. Because love is nothing but a flow of positive, beautiful, high vibrational frequency of energy. And if you're of that high vibrational frequency, it is absolutely beautiful. Matter of fact, one of my soulmates that I met, I was on a 40-day fast, and man, I was either close to that 40th day, but I remember the sky was so much bluer, the clouds were so much brighter, the sun was so much brighter, and we were walking, he was actually walking past me, and I was walking towards, because I was going to a bookstore. Let me tell you the irony of the situation. That's why you know when the universe is conspiring with you to make that divine connection. I'm walking towards a building to go to a bookstore for some type of author was going to be at this bookstore that I wanted to see. I can't remember the person at this time, but nevertheless, that person was coming. He was wearing all white. My God, he looked like a Nubian king, a god, and he was about 6'1" or 6'2", and he was walking past me, and I was walking to go into that building, and we passed each other. So I'm sitting there, and I see this brother, and he looks like an absolute Nubian king. And so he walks right by me, and you feel that, and it's like, wow, but hey, I'm going to this, book signing, etc. Great feeling, great vibe, didn't think much of it. Lo and behold, while I'm in the bookstore looking at this author, in walks the guy. He had been in that same room previously to see the same author. I don't know what happened after that, but we end up picking up a conversation, and it was a beautiful, wonderful experience for that short period amount of time. But I knew that it was really real, because 40 days, 40 nights, I was really doing the Jesus Christ vibrational frequency of fasting, where I was open and I was receptive to a lot more love and prosperity and abundance. And later when we got to talking, he got that same vibe, that same type of energy, which propelled him to communicate and talk with me. What a beautiful feeling. So the first one is that, that chemistry, that vibe, that divine connection. The other key factor is real simple. When that other person feels that same energy, vibe, and connection, and they come and approach you and they talk to you. Or the so-called coincidence that, I didn't know where he was coming from, he didn't know where I was going, but we happen to be at the same place at the same time to make that divine connection. So they call it serendipity, they call it coincidence, okay? But we call it divine connection. And the third factor that that it's right for you, when you two get together, you act like pretty much you've been best friends, lost souls, that when you reconnect, it's like you've known each other forever. And you're talking and talking and talking and talking, never getting bored with the conversation, never having enough to say. And more important, you think that you have more in common than you have different. You find that, my goodness, he likes this and I like that, and he likes this and I like that. You're of the same vibrational frequency, having the same political thoughts and ideas, having the same economic thoughts and ideas. There are a lot of things that you have in common automatically. And, time just stops. It's like you're in a time machine, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It is just absolutely magnificent. It's absolutely magical. You've seen those fairy tales, and don't let anybody tell you that fairy tales don't come true. Let me be the first to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, they do come true, and they're absolutely magnificent. I'm talking about absolutely magnificent. It's magical, and don't let it stop there. And if you get that feeling it's too good to be true, well, ladies and gentlemen, don't fall for that negativity. If it's too good to be true, remember the word God isn't good. It's just good enough for you. So let's go over that again. The first sign, that connection, that chemistry, that you feel and vibration with that individual. The coincidence, you guys meet up at the same location, have the same ideas and philosophies, about a particular meeting, divine connection. It's all about those type of things. And then number 3, that you find out that you have so much in common, that you're talking forever and it never stops. And like you've already knew each other from a past lifetime. C'est la vie. They call it deja vu. Well, as you already know, people have already said they've been around a couple of times until you get it right again. Those are true signs. 3 powerful signs of when you found your soulmate. Enjoy the moment. Every relationship happens for a time, reason, and a season. So enjoy that soulmate while the getting is good. And I'll be the first to tell you, don't settle for anything less. It's like having live food versus junk food. And so a wonderful soulmate relationship is so much better than the superficial stuff that's out there that we all know all about it. That it's frivolous. They like you for your body. They like you for your image. They like you for the illusion that they created for yourself, instead of liking you for what's inside your heart and what's inside your soul and what's inside that beautiful brain connection with that third eye. Voila, 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 voila. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So enjoy the power of finding that phenomenal soulmate. And if you found that soulmate, give praise, give blessings, and constantly feed it with a whole lot of love. Bye-bye for now, the Holy Yogi.